Hey everyone, how are you? It's been a minute, and welcome to another episode of We Are Luncheon. I am Dawn Morris, and I am the Chief Training Officer for the World Class Training Institute. So, folks, on the day that this is being recorded, it is exactly one day after Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, the complimentary piece of Facebook, I'll call it, went down. And it went down for approximately 6 hours. Now, during time, another app, Clubhouse, was going crazy with different rooms that were talking about Facebook being down and the implications. So, as time was rolling on and the world was waiting for Facebook to open back up or to go back up, these are things that I noticed as I was listening to about 7,000 people in the one Clubhouse room that I was in, were pontificating and speculating about the current state of Facebook and the future state of social media, Facebook, and those of us who use those entities to run our businesses. One, Facebook's reputation was being compromised through the speculation about the reliability of these social sites. Uh, the stock for Facebook dropped just slightly, but it dropped about 5% during that time. I'm not sure if it's gone up since it's returned, but its stock did drop about 5% during that time, which I read on a report earlier this morning. I think that equated to like over $1 million in total asset drop from that period of time, the 6 hour window and the subsequent stock drop. So pretty significant. 5%, even though the number sounds low, the dollar amount seems pretty significant. So we're talking about their reputation being compromised. We're talking about some degree of asset decrease over that time. We're talking about questions on their reliability. The longer we waited, the more damaging it was to Facebook's reputation and its perceived place of security for all of our memories and for all of our, for those of us who are in the sales arena, for all of our opportunities to place ads and promote our businesses. All of that was kind of shaky as we were waiting for Facebook and Instagram to return. And even some reports were saying that all of the data was going to be lost. So, people were nervous about that for a moment. Of course, that did not happen when it returned. And so I want to use that moment in our history, so to speak, to talk about the value of time and how we spend it. So while the people at Facebook were rushing, I'm sure, to get their systems back up and running, they also knew that time was of the essence because their reputation depended on it. Their reputation depended on it. And so, as we are thinking about the deliveries that we have to our constituents at work, to our families, when we're thinking about the commitments that we're making day in and day out. When folks are waiting for us to deliver on our promises and we are failing to meet those commitments, our reputation is at stake. Our perceived value, which is what stock is, begins to diminish. And so, how are we prioritizing our days? How are we prioritizing our lives so that we can make sure that we are remaining credible, that we are being seen as reliable, and so that our stock stays in the position that we want it to be so that we can be successful? It is super important that we do not overpromise and underdeliver. Because at the point that we are seen as someone who underdelivers, then I'm going to call it the Facebook moment begins to happen in the minds of those people who are doing business with us. Be it you run your own business, or be it you are working for another organization and your inter and intra department constituents are relying on you. And so what I want to say is this. We have a program that's coming up on October the 21st. Your 86,400, how to spend it wisely. It is going to be a virtual experience. You can enroll on our website, which is scrolling across the bottom of the screen, worldclasstraining.net, where it says /shop. You just go to individual and enroll in that program, because it is fantastic for helping you to be able to prioritize your day, to figure out how to utilize what we call your white space, and how to make sure that you are getting what you need to get done so that the Facebook moment does not happen to you, where you are being seen as somebody who maybe not reliable, maybe not credible, or may be someone whose stock is not high enough for people to want to engage in business with you. So time is always of the essence. And when we train the class, we'll be even talking about the importance of time and money and where we should rest our thoughts of what's most important. So please go to our website, worldclasstraining.net /individual, and register for that class, because it is so important that we prioritize our days and our months and our years in a way that we are accomplishing the goal, that we are staying committed and delivering on the promises that we have set for those people who are relying on us. And who do we first have to be responsible to? Ourselves, and then we can be responsible to others. So I hope this has been helpful. Again, please make sure to go and register. It's October the 21st. Your 86,400, how to spend it wisely. How to spend it wisely. We're going to have a fantastic time. I can tell you that will be time that you will spend wisely. Our shirts are Accelerate fourth quarter. We went very simple this time because we want the message to just be simply, even though it's the end of the year, don't slow down. You got to make sure that you press the gas on go and run with patience, which is our second shirt, to the end of this incredible 2021. Finally, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. Just click the button and hit subscribe so that you can be notified of all of our content every week. So remember, do not overpromise and underdeliver. Stay committed to what you have determined to be those things that are most important to you, and register for our class so that you can have some real strategies that you walk away with for how you will maximize each and every day. Thank you so much and have a great day. See you next time. Cheers. Bye. I get to push myself to victory.